Hello and welcome to this special video today, guys. Normally I don't post videos on a Sunday, but I wanted to do this today because I've been working quite hard on Clade Under this week, basically. And I wanted to show you some progress update, okay? There's quite a lot of cool mechanics going on here, and I'm so over the moon I got some of this to work. I don't know how I never thought of this before, but hey ho, I keep learning every day, so yeah. So first of all, I want to talk machines on Clade Under. Now, currently there's only 5. I am able to add more, but I don't want to add too many because it's just going to get too OP, if that makes sense. But anyway, I want to show you quickly what I've actually got. So in this clay chest, as you can see, we've actually got a fisher, a universal generator, a miner, so that being cobblestone, a sieve, and a hammer. Now, I need to make sure when I take these, I don't put them in my hotbar because this is using kind of like the mechanic from Sky Factory with the recipe book. When I hover over them, it's going to summon the actual entity. This is for Pocket Edition players mainly because they had so many issues, man, with obviously, you know, the commands and stuff, and obviously the actual entity IDs and stuff not popping up on their devices in the crafting table, for example. So I'm actually just going to hop into game mode S here and show you this is all survival friendly. And I wanted to just show you this armor as well quickly. So this is some unfired clay armor. Basically, if I break this, I should get all of it. There we go. I mean, I could have just done it properly, but I wanted to show you this because it's quite cool looking, and it kind of looks like worn down armor. Like it's like you're a homeless man, you got like, rubbish clothes on or something. But I thought it was pretty cool, and yes, I have done all of these textures myself, believe it or not. I've been working very hard at textures for once in my life. Anyway, so I want to show you this. So the way this works, the fisher we're on now. So this is an entity that's going to automatically fish for you anything like you would fish in 1 to 45 seconds, okay? So what you need to do is walk into water, and then you can just literally do that, and it should spawn, okay? So as you've probably seen, I hover over it and then hover back, okay? Because I've actually got stacks of 2, it's not deleting it automatically, but this is obviously just for the showcase. So I'm showing you here, like you can do this 3 different ways. It needs to be submerged in water, but this actually counts as well. So if I do it like that, look, and obviously I can do it like this. You see that time, it actually removed it from my hotbar automatically. So you get a little message, you get a little sound, and a couple of particles come out, and it obviously will do its job. So now I can actually get into this, as you just seen. Unfortunately, I cannot change it to say unknown. I don't know how to do that. I've tried so many different things. I can't get it to work, unfortunately. But yes, as you can see, it would just pick the random loot table. There's some little particles floating around in there. The recipe is bread. I mean, I'm crazy, right? Basically, these are all called fabricator blocks. So the fisher is actually some bread with some string mesh around, and then some carbon rods, okay? They're all in, I will explain further on if you know what I mean. The universal generator uses quite a lot of different things. As you can see, we've got rubies as well. This is actually a water bucket, but I don't know why it's not showing the water, even though that is the ID of 8, like water is. I know that. Hammer is that. The miner is that. Pretty straightforward. I've changed the way iron pickaxes and diamond pickaxes are actually crafted to make it a bit more harder. And the sieve is just like this. The sieve is probably the cheapest one, and obviously you want to get that one straight away. So anyway, let's continue on. As you can see, these are just going away. Look, that one's got a nice fishing rod, pretty good. Just some normal cod, and again, puffer fish. But as you can see, that saves you from fishing. I don't mind fishing, but some of you guys don't. But as you can see, I've got 3 of these. I don't know if I need to change that because it might be a bit too OP. Anyway, onto the generator. Whoops, I did not mean to do that, and that's why I've got levers. Yes, the lever works still for this as well. So this is how you actually pick up your items. So I'm going to have to be really sneaky here and kind of move these around. This is really hard for me to show you for the tutorial kind of showcase thing. Right, so I've got the cobblestone generator, as you can see. I've just placed that. it goes always goes in line of everything. And what is so special about this generator is it's not just a cobblestone generator, okay? And I'm actually going to remove these because they're going to keep hissing. There we go. This isn't just a normal cobblestone generator anymore, guys. It will actually generate sand, compressed clay, and cobble. And dirt. As you just heard, something just came out. And we got a piece of dirt. Now, what I thought was, I cannot be bothered to make 15 different generators that you need to upgrade and do all this weird stuff with. I wanted to make this generator do everything, basically. That's the plan. And again, I don't know, this could be OP, but as you can see, it's generating cobble and dirt, which is pretty cool. But I thought, right, I need to make this so it's upgradable. So here we go. This is just a triple compressed piece of clay. And once you hit this, look. Oh yeah. There we go. Sorry, it's trying to place it behind. But as you can see, you get particles come out. And it changes, it makes a sound. And it changes its pattern. But there's no more summoning entities or anything like that. Just to make your lives easier. And what this does, each time you upgrade it, it will actually spit out another item. And all the other items quicker. So it's kind of like a learning curve, if you know what I mean. So we just got another piece of dirt. And another piece of cobble. But you see how fast that was this time? And again, I'll do it again with this redstone block. Hopefully I don't mess it up this time. There we go. And as you can see, they make different sounds. It's so cool, man. I'm really chuffed with this. I really am. And it's going to work really, really well, I think. I'm not showing you any more than that with this because it does upgrade way more than that. It's not just that. Obviously, once this map comes out, you can obviously try it for yourselves. But next, we got the cobblestone miner. So let me just grab this one. This is pretty much the same sort of thing. Apart from lovely little texture by DRP here. I kind of wanted to make it look more like it's actually doing something than just a stupid block. Unfortunately, the shadow has to be ridiculously big. But once again, this fellow will actually pick up cobblestone. But I've actually added a new little feature. And that is, it will actually pick it up from a distance, as you can see. Which is pretty cool, right? Because, obviously, sometimes you lose cobblestone, and I just thought it would be a more beneficial way, really, of, you know, getting cobble. But obviously, yeah, you can take this. And like I say, all the machines, just literally give them a lever, and you'll get back the block. And I don't want it placed there, I want it placed here now. I could do that, and I could just break it again. Oh, I don't want it there now. Right, we need it over here. Yep, done, okay. But every time you're noticing, this is using up my levers, okay? Pretty cool stuff, man. I'm so able to be with this. It's so cool. Right, the sieve. Now, the sieve is probably a personal favourite of mine. Again, I've done all these textures myself. I'm not the greatest, but I think it kind of represents what it's supposed to represent, right? It's not... It's alright. It's a sieve, right? So we got all these items in front of us. I've only got one of each because I don't want to show you the loot tables too much because I don't want to ruin it for you. So starting off, we got some sand, look. Ooh, and we got some cactus seeds. So yes, I've added a load of custom items and seeds and stuff. So obviously, I'll show you that in the future, but not right now. You can sieve clay. Clay is a bit of an odd one to sieve because there's unlimited supply of clay. So I don't want to make it too good loot. Endstone, soul sand, dirt, and gravel. Yes, you just seen that. We got some iron, guys. Woo! Yes, so that is pretty much that. Again, you could just use the lever, and that happens. I've tried to make it so when you sieve, particles come out, but I don't think it's actually working yet. I don't think we can make particles work, because if you take a... Let me just show you. Let me summon a mushroom. There we go. Okay, we got a mushroom. So I've just given myself some shears just to show you this particle thing doesn't work. So the game is at detecting when you've got an entity, okay? And if you interact with it, therefore giving it something, it should let off particles. But this is a vanilla mob. I have not changed this or anything. But watch, normally explosions should come out. And that just happens. Normally it should go, but nothing happens. That's a vanilla mob, but I think that might be a bug. So I'm going to have to go and report that. Otherwise, if it is fixed, there should be fireworks particles coming out of the sieve. So I just want to show you the last one here. This is the actual hammer. And yes, I kind of made some animations to make it kind of look like it's crushing blocks. I've tried my best, okay? It's average. It's better than just a stupid block just sat there, I guess. Anyway, I'm kind of getting... I know, I'm quite new to Blockbench, all right? Just give me a break. Anyway, this will actually crush down compressed clay and some cobblestone. Compressed clay gives you some sand, but as you can see, sometimes you do get items from when the block has been crushed, okay? And also the same sort of thing goes to cobblestone as well. And again, I haven't quite finished it yet. It hasn't got sounds. I would like some sort of hydraulic press sounds when it's just sat there like... Great impression there, Dan. But you kind of get my idea. I'm still kind of working on these. I'm still tweaking them. But overall, I'm really happy, man, with this so far. It's really coming on really, really well. Anyway, next I wanted to show you some other cool stuff. So a huge shout out to JEBR Gaming. I hope I pronounced that right. But I messaged him on Twitter asking him how he got textures for custom blocks to have no texture, so they're transparent, as you can see. These are potato plants, and a huge shout out to him, like I say, for that. He gave me a material file, and yes, we can actually do that. There is some glitchiness with it, but I've managed to work around it. So yeah, I wanted to show you these. These are potato plants, and underneath is some clay mulch. Now, you can craft this in the world. It's in the crafting table. If I go up to it and type in mulch, look, you're going to see it pop up. It's a slime ball, and the slimes are blue, okay? Clay and some compressed clay. It's pretty cheap to make, to be fair. But this is a special block that can only be used to plant on potato seeds. So if I break this, as you can see, I should be able to do it, and place this like this, you're going to get a full-grown potato crop. Now, potatoes are quite special because at the start of this map, Clayed Under, you're so limited to food. There is no way of getting food for a very long time. So you're going to be eating clay potatoes. So as you can see, there is a bit of glitchiness, but I don't really know what else to do with that. But as you can see, if I break all these, you do get potatoes and you do get some seeds back. So all in all, it's pretty cool. I also added a super, super, super rare chance of getting some potato roots. And I'm hoping I can get some, but they are so rare. Come on. No, unfortunately we didn't get any. But basically what they do is when you eat them, they will give you some effects. And I'm thinking about using them in a crafting recipe. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I don't know, maybe you guys got some other ideas, who knows. But yes, you can eat these and you don't need to cook them. They kind of look like a, I don't know, a moldy potato. But yes, they might give you some side effects. So next I wanted to talk about the campfires. So we got some clay campfires, okay? And basically if you cook some charcoal, you'll be given carbon chunks, okay? And the same sort of thing here, unfired clay rods will give you hardened clay rods. Now, I made it so that you cannot craft anything with wood. But as you can see, we get these special swords now, which are unfired versions of vanilla Minecraft weapons we know. So, sword, axes, pickaxes, or whatever. I'm going to go for the shovel. And the way this works is if you go over a campfire, put your shovel on there. Oh, I didn't realise that. The shovel actually just puts out the fire. Okay, I didn't know that. Hang on. We're going to have to make another weapon here. Let's just go for a pickaxe, shall we? So you can't actually cook the shovel, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm going to have to make that a furnace-only kind of one. But as you can see, I'm actually cooking a little pickaxe there. And eventually it's going to become a hardened version. Therefore, more stronger, it won't break easier. Because if you're using a clay pickaxe, it's not going to be that strong, is it? I'll just show you this quickly though, because I've got a little setup here with a little friend I need to introduce to you guys. And this video is probably getting on a bit now. There we go. There we go. Ouch. We've got a hardened clay pickaxe now. So, in my eyes, I kind of think the campfire is a drying rack. It's a good way of getting stuff at the start. Right, so introducing Clayton. And I need to kill this cow because it's annoying. this is Clayton, okay? Now, he's going to be your best friend on Clay Under because I'm going to show you quickly. If we type in Clay, you're going to see him there. There his recipe. He's actually got some purple eyes and he's got some kyanite in it. So some people already seen this. I've actually added a new ore into this and it is kyanite ore. I found out on Google that's like some weird purpley rock thing and it kind of looks like crystals. So I thought I want to use that for a laugh. I've never seen anyone use that sort of name before. It sounds cool, right? So yeah, he's quite hard to craft, but the reason I want to show you him is because when you actually got him in your left hand, you get haste. So therefore, I can actually smash all this down. Now, what else is pretty cool about Clayton is not only does he give you haste, he actually is giving you the Totem of Undying effect. Okay, so if you get killed by a zombie while you're, clay mining or whatever, you're going to be fine thanks to Clayton. So I thought he was quite a nice little bonus. Obviously, if I was using a shovel, this would be a lot quicker. But I imagine just with my bare fist, it's pretty quick. Yeah. So he's obviously going to save you a bit of time if you've got Clayton. Oh, here we go. There's a shovel here. But if it was diamond, it'd be pretty cool. Right, just quickly, I wanted to show you this as well. I've added a little bit of an update on some of the silverfish. Okay, I could probably just do it like that. And now they do have a couple of variants as well. So that is a normal one. There you go. There's a coal one here. Now this coal one is pretty special because he'll actually spawn more silverfish. See? Did you see that? I'm hoping I get this cool yellow one. There he is! So this is a sand one. He does more attack damage, but when you kill him, he'll actually drop sand, as you probably predicted. Hello. There we go. And then lastly, there should be a purpley looking one. There he is. And he's going to make me go boom. There we go. Oh, God. Alright, let's just get away from them. And there he is. Little Clayton. He just popped up. Oh, God, what's going on here? And lastly, guys, I just wanted to show you the Nether quickly. I have changed a few of the textures here. It's more orangey to kind of get that hardened clay feel. And also, we got some black kind of textures here to kind of represent the carbon, the charcoal effect of what happens when you cook up clay and stuff. So I kind of just retextured these all black. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I really hope that you're excited for this, and I've been working so hard on it, and I'm gonna work even more harder next week, I think, and hopefully I can get a beta test out next week. That is the plan, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I know it's been quite a long video, and I really appreciate all the support as usual. Anyway, I'm DanRobzProbz, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye!